So there's this guy called Jonas, right? And he's been appearing on leaderboards, and I've been thinking, how does he do what he does? Because it seemed to me that he did what he was doing without a website or a list. Turns out that's exactly what he was doing. And what's really interesting is that he's decided to let us all know how he does it so we can do the same. And I thought that would be perfect for you guys because I know some of you have got websites and some of you have got lists, but all of us are curious enough to know that if there was a method put in front of us whereby we could get to position number one, here's Jonas Lindgren, number one on the leaderboard without a website, without a list, be pretty good, wouldn't it? What's more, he spends just a few hours a week, and although his sales page says he's bringing in $1,500 a month doing this, he's actually told me off the record that he said that to make it seem more realistic because he's actually earning more than that. And I've looked at his stats live, and you can see that in the interview that I've done with him on this page. So please do check out the interview, by the way, on this page that I've done with Jonas because it's quite revealing. But if you went through and you added up those stats, and they're for 2016, so like, everything's gone up since then as well. He's actually been very, very modest in kind of claiming that he's earning $1,500 a month when he's earning a lot more than that. So yeah, I just wanted to show you. Here he is again on 10 times commissions. This was a big launch, and he managed to get onto the top 10 of the leaderboard. And on Easy Pie, he managed to get to number one on the leaderboard. I don't even know where I came on that one. Be interesting to see. I'll take a look at that. But would you like to know how Jonas does this? Literally, for real, just a few hours a week, kind of like in his spare time, and he's bringing in this money? I bet you would, wouldn't you? Well, the good news is you're going to find out. You are going to find out. So let's take a look at, this is the sales page. He says, discover a newbie-friendly, ultra lazy method for turning 2 to 4 hours per week into $1,500 plus per month. This is what I'm telling you. He said to me, it's more than $1,500 a month. I've seen it's more than $1,500 a month, and he has confirmed that it's only taken him 2 to 4 hours a week. And I'm thinking, God, I'm in the wrong game here because I spend. Well, it's Saturday now, right? And I'm working again. I spend every waking hour working. Admittedly, it does pay dividends, and I'm happy to put in the graft. But if there are people out there, like, if you're watching this and you're thinking, well, do you know what? I could probably do 2 to 4 hours a week. And the thing is as well, it's not 2 to 4 hours in a lump. It might be 40 minutes, 50 minutes, or an hour to do kind of one of these. So if you think you can spare that, then this is going to be right up your street. And to be honest, we can all spare that. We need to think, if we want to make money online, what we need to think about is we need to focus and we need to dedicate the time, just like learning a musical instrument, just like becoming a black belt in karate. I'm a black belt in Shotokan karate, and I didn't do that in one session. It took years of going and spending time regularly and consistently and focusing and practicing and training, etc. But if you say, well, I haven't got 2 to 4 hours a week, then I don't know, just ask yourself the question, do you ever watch TV? If you watch a bit of TV, maybe cut down a bit of the TV and replace that with this. Do you think you could ever go to bed a little bit later and do a bit of this, or could you get up a little bit earlier and do a bit of this? You need to change what you're doing to get different results. You can't do the same thing and expect to get better results. You need to take action, and take action. All right, that's it. That's enough of my sermon. So just going through the page here, there's kind of proof and stuff. Now, I just got to say, Jonas, I had a good chat with him before and after the interview, and he's a really lovely guy, and he's really honest, and I love that about him. It's refreshing to see someone he really is telling you what he does, possibly too much so, but there you go. I like that. I like that a lot. He's a great guy, and his training is brilliant, and I love the course. So that's the sales page. Let's go and take a look inside, and it's all laid out very, very easily. So you've got a welcome video here, and what you do is, as you go through, each time you click one of these, it just automatically loads the video for you. So it's really easy to work your way around. The content in there is fantastic, and you just don't want to miss this. You really don't want to miss this. What this is about is ranking your videos on YouTube so that you can cash in on launches. Now, not every single one is going to work, but those that do, it's like free money. You know, it just comes in, and all you need to do is produce a video to get it up there. So but it's not, you need to know what to do in order to get it ranked, and there's quite a few little tricks that Jonas teaches to show you how to do that, and he's definitely doing it, because I say I've seen him all over the place. If I do a search for one of my reviews, I guarantee you'll see Jonas come up. In fact, let's do a little test, shall we? I've not done this yet. I've just thought of this, so this is live. So if this goes horribly wrong, then you know, I shouldn't have said that, should I? So let's go over to my review site, Floss. Hope this works out, but you know, I like to do things live, right? So I'm not going to do this one because he's not going to rank for his own review. But if I went for, let me see, Commission Resurrection, maybe. Let's try that. So we go to Commission Resurrection, and we go to YouTube, and I will then just paste in. I'll just put in review to make it fair on him. There you go. Aha! So that worked. What's quite annoying is that you can't see mine there, can you? But mine is probably going to come up for the review and bonuses. Yeah, there's me here. Okay, so there you can see there's Jonas. All right, so let's try another one. Let's try. I mean, I don't know that he's promoted all of these, of course. So he may not. But let's have a look. Let's try this one. There you go. Look, you see what I'm saying? I mean, the proof is in the pudding, isn't it? You've really got to take notice of what this guy is doing. Let's try this one. As I say, if he doesn't pop up, then chances are he didn't do a review video. Need I say more? All right, so that was good. I'm glad I did that, you know, because that was a good little test, wasn't it? So can you imagine what happens if your video is #1 for all those different reviews? You know, there's going to be money coming in left, right, and centre, isn't there? So you can understand how he doesn't spend a lot of time and he's earning a lot of money. Okay, guys, so OTOs now. Love them or hate them, they're always going to be there. As you know, I always say don't feel pressured into taking OTOs. Do give them consideration, because the vendors, the product creators spend a lot of time working out what's the best way to get you a faster income, a better income, just get you started and move forward with this. Now, you would have seen, again, if you go back to my review, my interview with Jonas, you would have seen that Jonas confirmed that you do not need an OTO in order for this system to work. Everything that he does is included in the front end, but let's go through the OTOs anyway, because there might be something in there that appeals to you. Now, OTO 1 is $1, and that contains done for you email campaigns that convert for a super affiliate. Writing emails is a bit of a science, to be honest with you, and I'm